Hi, Wagwan, Abarizenu. Greetings to you all. Today is another day which the Lord has made, and we are back here in our reaction channel. So, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for finding time to come and watch my videos. And we are on to 5K, and that is just because of you, my people. Thank you so much. So, if it is your first time to be here in Pamela's World channel, please feel welcome. My returning viewers, my subscribers, welcome as well, everyone. Here, we just agree to disagree. We analyze, and we are just here to analyze. No one is perfect. So now today we have Miss Trudy here. Miss Trudy and Godemaya. Many people have come and talk about this issue of Godemaya's properties, naming after their mom, and we are going to see that. Was it a good idea, or will this thing bring problems in the future? We are going to see that because each person have different opinion on this. So I will also have my opinion, what I think, how I feel about it, and then we are going to see how Miss Trudy, when she was interviewed with Mrs. Powell in Jamaica, what were her answers in maybe her priorities in life. What are the things she likes to do in her life or their life with the husband? And then we have Marwa, Dee, and the family talking about the issue which is the past now, talking about Tina, how they're supposed to handle people in their village. We are going to see that. And Vin complaining how people are now cyberbullying him. We are going to see all that. And I don't want to take much of your time. We're just going to, and enjoy. So this is Miss Trudy talking to the husband. Let's hear them, then we take it from there.
To my channel, thank you so much for clicking. I am super excited about this episode because we are showing you the most awaited for content.
Wow, it's the most awaited for
content.
Wow.
Like, we've been waiting for this for such a long time. You know what, Maya?
Yes.
We are in your real estate property.
It's not my real estate property. It's my mom and dad's real estate property.
It's yours, but you've named it after your parents.
It's not mine. It's for my mom and dad. Thank you.
I need to stop, babe.
Okay.
It's yours, but you're naming the place after your mom and dad.
Okay.
So what is the name you're giving this place?
So this. My mom used to call my dad Charlie, and my dad used to call my mom Mag. So I combined the two names together, Charlie Mag Estate.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be here?
It feels good.
Does your mom know you're doing this?
She was not aware, but recently when my mom came to stay with me, I brought her here, and she started shedding tears though. But that was not on camera. Yeah, I didn't want to put that on camera.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
this is crazy. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. But it's just that you should be proud of my pocket, because right now my pocket has nothing. Listen, please help me. I need to do a wall right now, man, and the wall alone is super expensive.
So that is Miss Trudy and the husband. Now your husband, assume now that is your husband. He has taken you to the real estate. Now he's telling you, this is my mom and dad. This is my mom, parent properties. How would you feel? Yeah, we are starting it from there. How would you feel? Because now, to some, it will be a shock. This is your husband. Now, when you are touring the asset, he's telling you, this is my mom, this is not my property. And Miss Trudy is trying to convince or tell him, it is yours. Yeah? You just named it after your mom, but it is yours. And he's arguing, saying, it is my parents' property. What would you think if it is you? Some might feel now this man is buying properties or is building properties and just naming after the parent, and that one can cause problems in the future. This is what I'm seeing. I'm not saying it because maybe Miss Trudy has no say over that. But the moment a property is named after someone, or maybe if you have 3 children and you have properties and you name all the properties or one of the properties under one, it makes barriers. The other children might not access that property. So when Maya came here and said, this is my parent property, to me, I see like now Trudy has no say in this property. Or is it just a name? So maybe Maya was just playing with people's mind. But if it is the way he's saying it, sometimes in future, because what if something happens, which I'm not saying it is going to happen, because death is certain. What if something happens and the property, it's under Maya's mom? Will Trudy assess that? Or is it that they are just married? everyone should have their own property. There's some relationships where a husband has his things, and the wife also has her properties. They are not joint no, they are these joint properties. But I think this one, which what the man is talking about, maybe this one, he built this house before getting married to Miss Trudy. And in the other hand, I don't see anything wrong also with the mom, as the mom, to have a asset to help him, sorry, to help her, because in future Miss Trudy will start having her own family, where the Maya have their own children. So the mom also should have something which maybe can help her in future, because if you are a mom, you also have your life, you have your other children which might not be doing well. So if one of your children gives you something, and this is where maybe you can depend on. I think it is not bad also, because for the Maya and Trudy, if they put their head together, they can still have many properties. So if this one is for the mom, what is your take in this? Because for me, I don't see anything wrong with it, but maybe it can bring these eyebrows thinking, oh, why is he not naming things out under Trudy? So naming under Trudy, there are also women, when you marry them, they can go away with your property. That one also, Maya also should be careful. Sorry about this Marwa. I know this Marwa thing always come, but it's my biggest need. So whenever you hear me, maybe my lips talk about Marwa, don't worry about that. But now that issue of Miss Trudy, so people talked about it, but I don't think it was a big deal. These people are just doing the house tour and trying to tell people what they have, and Maya also coming clear, because he loved the mother, he loved his mom. That's why he's calling his name Wodemaya. Wodemaya's in Chinese means my mom. So that house, if it is named after my mom, that shows the house is for Wodemaya, the house is for Miss Trudy. You people calm down. Miss Trudy, don't get worked on with this such kind of thing. Maybe that was just a joke. She was just pulling your leg. So let's go to Jamaica and hear what Mrs. Powell is asking Miss Trudy.
Figure this out, right? Because you still need to be in tune with each other, right? You're working with like real people, real feelings. How does that happen?
Well, I think we're still working to get the perfect balance. We're still work in progress.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would say for us, it's like being intentional, right? It's like, I mean, the thing about being content creators, I know it's easier said than done. It's also being aware that sometimes you can easily just get caught up in like working all throughout the hours, right? So being intentional of like, maybe at 6 p.m., I'm just going to go and sit down with my husband for like 30 minutes. We're just going to eat dinner together and just feel that moment, right? So different, because our vlog is like family oriented, it's our marriage. So I said it's just us day to day. Like we wake up and it's us. We're not pretending to be anything.
Got from my dad. I don't know if it's the best for everyone, but it was the best for me. Was you have to sacrifice painfully. By that it means, and another thing he used to say, you can either decide to start with the bone and end with the meat, or start with the meat and end with the bone. But whichever you start with, you have to finish with the other. So from that, what we do is when we get our money, passion of mine and Maya's out of YouTube is real estate. We just love real estate. So we invest, man, I think more than half, maybe two-thirds of our money in real estate. Immediately the money comes in, it goes straight into real estate. And then now the little we remain with is what we budget on. Like we survive on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we just sacrifice. Like for us, we know where our priorities
Right.
are. I thank God we have enough money than we'd ever thought we'd ever have, but we have our priorities. So because of our priorities in real estate, you find that we're not there buying fancy clothes, fancy shoes, fancy bags. Not that we can't afford it.
I know you said that someone had a comment say, "What is that? The only purse you own? Why you always wearing the same purse?"
I took a picture with a handbag, and someone was like, "Is that the only handbag you have?" Because you have it in all your photos. I thought it was so funny. Well, then I was like, ask me how many houses I have,
Right.
not how many handbags I have.
Right.
Because my priorities are different.
Yes.
Yeah, so for us, real estate is more important. And sometimes they're like, oh my God, we need to buy clothes. Like, we've been wearing the same clothes for a minute. I'd be going to shop and I'm like, oh man, like he really needs new clothes.
Yeah.
But then, I don't mind that. I'd rather have someone who invests his money in property other than just squander it.
Right.
And then at the end of the day, you really have nothing because I feel like it's an investment. So in future, I'll be able to look back and be like, the sacrifice was worth it.
Yes.
I didn't get to look very style. I'm not saying that we don't look good. We're also going to try to look better because now we've been working with brands. Maya is working with some brands that just want to dress us up.
Right.
But I'm just saying, when you get our money, first thing we think about is real estate.
Right.
Just drop the money to that house.
You think? So the conversation went well. You had Miss Trudy's priorities and the husband, which I really like very much because there are some people out there when they get their money, not like YouTube money. It is sweet. Those who have tasted it, me have not. So I'm not among the people who have squandered it. So I'm just talking about not only YouTube money. Out here, people, when they get money, money is sweet, and some want to do the life or lifestyle which they have never lived. Because we come from different backgrounds. So others, if you've not lived this type of life or the other type of life, when you get money, you just want to do this, this, and then you squander it all, and then you sit there now start crying. Like now, Miss Trudy is saying, if you watch Miss Trudy's videos all along, she's saying that even when she was working in the supermarket, standing all day long, she was still saving. She saved a lot, and I think that is in her. Even if when she got married to Wodemaya, their real goals are just almost the same because they are in this real estate. You had her now even joking. People ask, because she likes having only one handbag. But others, you find them, they tell you the makes or clothes, the brand. People are being we are being shown here all the time the brands. Me, I go with this, I go with that. And Miss Trudy talked about you should ask her how many houses she has, not how many clothes, or not how many cars she has. Better have asset. Things like cars, they depreciate. Things like maybe this handbag, these fancy things. These are things which you cannot rely on. But with them, they put their priorities. They like their business. They are doing real estate, which we've seen even as I started my video. You saw that house. So they are building them, and it is not one. There are some which are in Kenya because Miss Trudy started by acquiring the apartments in Kenya. Sorry, apartments. So this is something which is going to go and go because this is what they have put their mind on. So when I started my video and you heard Odemaya saying this is my mom and dad, so that was just some things he was talking about, but it is this is their asset, both of them. The two of them are in this business and they are doing well in this. I'm happy. I really find Miss Trudy someone who is very intelligent. That is how I see her. Very good. She's down to earth. I like that part of her because she has money, but she doesn't brag as people come here and brag to us. So that is what I see in her. Not that she doesn't have maybe problems or issues. She's a human being, but what I'm seeing, the way she talks, she's someone who is laid back. She's someone whom you can sit down and talk with without raising voices. I like that, and I think Wodemaya got the best lady from Kenya. So thank you for that, Miss Trudy. Keep representing Kenya and Ghana wherever you go. So let's go now to Vin. Vin came out and started complaining people are bullying him. And I want to differ with Vin because people will just talk from the things they see. Like us, maybe talking about the reactors, people are jealous. Why would people be jealous? When Vin comes out here, the way he poses with these women, because now he's saying, oh, that is not my girlfriend. Why would you come here and start explaining to people? If she's your girlfriend, that is your problem. But the way you are posing with this girlfriend, this is the reason why people come out here and maybe start speculating. You are human beings and you are on this earth, so you don't expect people see you behaving in a different manner and then you just let them go like that. You are a public figure, so just deal with it. Not all the question needs answer. So let me put the clip and we see what Vin is trying to tell us.
This lady, the Spanish girl, she's called Mara. She's not my girlfriend. She's not anything. She's a friend. You know, I stay in a hostel. I meet people. We get to do different activities together. And we decided that we're gonna go to this place for swimming. So you guys, with all of your thoughts and everything, you know, one thing I'm always saying, I'm a good person. You know, I'm really a good person. Whether you guys will, you know, just some of you guys, I'm not saying everyone, because they are actually really, really good supporters of mine, and I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys for there and supporting me in everything I do, you know, every decision I make, you know. So people do mistakes. I'm not Jesus. I'm not perfect, you know, and I understand that a lot is going on, and I feel like I'm being accused of things like I really don't know. Like I really don't know. Like it's so funny because I wish the other party could make everything clear. Why you guys just here, you know, like putting all this pressure on me and telling me all this stuff, but it's really not good. Remember, you're giving birth. Remember, if you're not giving birth, you gave birth already, or your son or your daughter will give birth, you know. The same thing that you guys are trying to, like, you know, cyberbully me and everything like that, you know, it's gonna come back, you know, and I believe that you guys are really, really sitting, having nothing to do, and feel like, okay, let me just make these guys days bad. And I don't know, actually it makes my day bad sometimes, because I'm a human, I have feelings too, and I'm not saying that I want you guys to be nice to me. If you feel like you don't want to watch my videos or anything, thank you so much, you know, and you're free to leave instead of bringing negativity to people and making them believe things that are not there and accusing me of things that you actually don't know. And oh my days,
So that is Vin coming out, feeling very bad. People have talked about him. People have been talking. He should get used to this cyberbullying or being in YouTube, because people will always say what they see. If you don't want them to see you with this lady, then post in a way such that which shows that you are not close. But with you, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk with this lady, people might calculate their things, their own things, but does not mean if you have a friend, you are dating them. No. Also, the way they are making it, maybe you are getting it wrong. So keep on doing whatever you are doing. Don't just be worked up because people have talked. This people have to talk. You are in this world. Because when you are putting the videos out there, you are putting the videos for people to watch, and when people watch your videos, they have different opinions on the videos, and not everyone will just be yes for you because they support you. Always you should have supporters who correct you sometimes. We are not here just to be yes people. You have supporters who correct you. That is well and good, because you will learn from those ones. But if you only want people who just tell you, Vin, you are okay, Vin, you are okay, you'll never change. So maybe there are things which they are seeing, there are things which people are seeing. Like people are seeing you jumping into the river, going everywhere with her, and people maybe calculate and think, oh, Vin has moved on. So these are the things which people think. But if you think otherwise, you do you. Just do your things, do whatever you've been doing. Don't get worked up because people are talking, because even if you get worked up, people will still talk. You go this way, people will still talk. So long as you know you are doing the right thing, just keep on doing. And as you've been saying, let the other part also talk about, come out and talk. Not all people want to talk about their things on camera. By now you've known what you are, maybe the other partner, your partner, how she is. Maybe she doesn't like to bring her issues on camera. But if you, each time people talk, you come out here to talk, people will always come up and get something from you. So keep on doing whatever you are doing, relax and calm down, and soldier on. This is life. You have to face it. So that is Vin, and let him stop crying. He started it, and when you start something, you have to finish it. So now we are going to see Marwa, and then we end our video with Marwa and the Dee and the father, because Marwa went to the father's home, and Dee was seated there, and the other aunt was also there. So they were talking, and after immediately Marwa greeted Dee. Dee started talking about the other lady, Tina, how she welcomed Tina. She almost chased her away because this thing is still in Dee. And the way Dee was loud, that is what made me to come and talk about this thing again, because talking about these people sometimes it makes you, I feel very tired, because there are people who can make you even faint. The words which come from their mouth. So Dee is so loud. Even Marwa is talking. Marwa is sometimes, when even if we are reacting upon Marwa, let me just be honest. But Marwa has that good heart. Marwa knows how to talk. Sometimes he yaps, because talking is in them. But the words which are coming out from this mouth, if you compare with Marwa, they are very different. Marwa is a bit intelligent. Marwa talks slowly. But Dee has that voice, a loud voice, arrogance. I don't know where she took it from. We are going to see that, because she's still talking about the same thing she talked about. And this time, Dee is just even asking people, if you want to see me, you have to have an appointment. And that is the father's or the parents' house. So that is her office. It should have an office where people, after maybe having an appointment, where they can meet her. So meeting her in the parents' house, and this is parents' house, and the parents have a right to have their visitors. So Dee cannot be the one dictating. And in that part, Mara talked a bit. Mara talked well. The father came and joined them. And the father also advised them, be helping. Don't stop helping people because people are talking ABCD. But when you are helping, always check who is in need. Because everyone needs money, but you yourself, you have to check. Who is this person? Does he really need this help? So this is what the father advised them to do. Because I heard the father talking, that was very nice. The instruction or the advice which he gave them was very okay. And then there's also one thing which I heard the father saying, because these people always have been coming here all the time talking about how they were being rained on. The father said the father was working in Tanzania. He was a teacher, and he was the head teacher. Head teacher in a school. And he used to go by flights to India, come back. You see, such kind of thing. So he was giving them his story, how he's working hard. This is someone who could go by flight during that time, because if you can imagine a man who was flying during that time, and he was a teacher, head teacher. The wife was a teacher, and then the children are coming all the times here, coming. They were being rained on, which means their parents were not serious parents. This man says he's serious. He's a hardworking person. If you're a hardworking person, the wife was working, you were working, head teachers, and then the children comes here, they were being rained on. Why were they being rained on? And they had both parents were working. But that is them. Let's hear what they were saying, because Lee was very loud, and I don't think this is how people should behave. Even if you have a very big house, mansion. The village mansion, if you have that, even if maybe God has helped you, is this the way you are supposed to behave? Is this the character do you want people to see out there? I don't think this is a good show. To me, it is not. Being arrogant like that because you are a big YouTuber, or because people want to collaborate with you, calm down. It should be tamed. Calm down. The brother is telling you, don't worry, it doesn't matter. For him, he cannot close doors for people. Marwa talked well, and let's hear how this talking.
Ausalimia hata mtu shikamo. Yeah, this is our relative, right?
Yeah, she's from Tanzania, so she's very shy. You know, something like
Guys,
that.
we have relatives in Tanzania also. Like is it part of our grandfather and grandma? Part of the families. You know,
from Mama's side.
No, him is from grandfather's side.
Yeah, but that's Mama's lineage.
Oh yes,
that's what I wanted to say.
Oh yeah.
Our mother's side, actually, most of them live over there.
Yeah, the thing is, they were born in Kenya, but most ladies were married across the border.
Yeah.
So now, hello, how are you? Yes, how is everything? Yes, come say hello, at least people can see. Yeah. Yeah. Nimekuja kusalimia, nimeshika umbwa.
Okay.
Yeah, say hello there.
Hello, beautiful family. My name is Dee Mwango. I hope you've been seeing me on iammarwa's channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Hiya guys, this is Tina. I call her aunt. you know.
So the other day I came, let me now give you a story. Nobody was, if you remember the day that I slept down there, then I came the following, I came very late up here.
Okay.
So I found everybody has slept. So I woke up in the morning, but in the morning when I woke up, I realized there's somebody because I saw some nice shoes here. Then I said, it looks like there's somebody here, but I wasn't sure who it was. So when I woke up in the morning, I'm about to drink tea. She's coming, oh, Dee Mwango, how are you doing? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. The first person I was like, Dee Mwango, are you a YouTuber? That's the first thing that came in my mind. Then I said, when I'm at home, it's Mara and Mom who give us problems by welcoming people. So I had just come from Zanzibar. Then I was like, when I was here, this visitor wasn't here. But now I just came. Now she came. Then I was like, there's something here, and I don't know who. I don't know what it is like exactly, because nowadays from the past experiences that's happened here, I'm super cautious. For me, when I'm here, I just don't want people who do YouTube because I'm like, I don't want problems. Basically that. Or if you're coming, I need to know you're coming to do this and that. So when she said that, I asked her, do you do YouTube? She said, yes, I do YouTube. And now I felt like, me, I am finished. Then I asked her, when did you come? She said, actually, I don't know, she told me yesterday. Something like that. Then I was like, okay, maybe she was
So
told
you didn't
that.
know she's not our relative? She didn't know she
No. We've never met ever in my life.
Okay.
Now listen how the story was. I said, so you came here yesterday? Yeah, I told her direct. For me, people who do YouTube videos, I don't trust them around me.
Okay.
Point blank, that's what I told her. Then for her, she didn't explain anything. She was just quiet. I told her, people who do content creation for me, I don't trust them at all. I said, let me go and ask Daddy about her. Then Daddy was like, oh, she's your aunt. She's all. Personally, I've never seen her. Personally.
No,
We met actually a few months ago, like during the party.
Yeah, at the party, she actually stayed at our place during the party for a whole month. She was among our like elite cooks, like in the VIP. It was one lady called African Village Cook and her.
So when it happens, I understand you let her cook.
No, actually, you see, the thing is this. It's that we've tried to help people, and then they have turned against us so bad that now we see it as, wow, this could be the next one.
This could be a setup. That's the next thing. More so ladies. Personally, as a lady, I don't trust ladies around me. Completely. When I see them, I'm like, hey, you don't know what will happen next. And now that she's here, now something funny is now, even when they told me, oh, she's your aunt and blah, 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 I was like, all right, because some of them I couldn't be knowing them or something like that. But again, I was like, even those who are relatives, because it has happened before, they turn out to be something else. And you're like, this is so. So when they say,
for her, she's been here and she's been patient. The thing about YouTube is when people don't become patient, like maybe you try to support them and they want to be right there, right now. That
YouTube. Around me. That is what I said. I do not trust
even me right now in our home there, we used to have a lot of helpers. And when I say helpers, is a good way to say workers. And when I say somebody's helping me, it does not mean he's helping me. I'm actually paying them. I'm feeding them. They are sleeping. Some of them are sleeping in my own roof. I'm giving them money, and I'm giving them even better pay than people. But at the same time, we've hosted people here, even you've seen some. And then they turn out to be
to be the worst.
But one thing I know, that is normal with human beings.
Okay.
Yours is to help them
and wash your hands.
Other things go to
me. I go with that principle also. Me, I go with that.
Just assist them where you can. And other things
you leave it on God.
Yeah, God will always award.
And God will deal with them also.
Yes.
According to their own needs.
But in many cases, assess who is really in need. Somebody with the hands, somebody with legs, somebody who is not disabled. Should be asked to go down and work. Maybe what you can do is to start a project for that person. And see whether that
they can
in that way somebody can always get food all through. But when you
So that is how the conversation went. You heard Dee Mwango, how she's loud. I could not have put a longer maybe video for you to see, but if you watch the video of Marwa as you continue, Dee was very loud, and she said she doesn't trust women, ladies especially. Why? Does she have inferiority complex? This is what I'm wondering. Because immediately she saw Tina, and you can see Tina, how Tina is beautiful. She was challenged. Dee could not take it, because why is she against women, ladies, for instance? Because as a young lady, she should embrace other young ladies, but she doesn't want any lady or girl near her, YouTuber, so long as you say you are a YouTuber, because she thinks people will rise, people will go beyond her, above her. She want to be the one people talking about. If it is Jamaicans, she's the one who she want maybe to be the only one. But you can never close doors to other people. People will come with or without collaborating with you, because the arrogancy I'm seeing in this family. You just heard how she was talking. But I was happy with Marwa, because Marwa, at least the way he talks like a gentleman sometimes. Okay, in life there are ups and downs, but with Marwa, she knows how to handle people. She's not this arrogant. Dee and David Jr. are a bit different from Marwa. This is what I'm seeing. And then I was also happy about the father. The advice which the father gave them, just help, you continue helping, and then at least assess, maybe check who should be given ABC, because this is what Maro has been doing quite often. When he gets gifts from abroad, the people whom Maro helps are the same people who has YouTube channels, people who have money. These are the people who he always gives again. Instead of going maybe check who needs this help most, like the father, he gives the people who has already, like the Bible says. The ones who have are the ones who are going to get. So those who have will be added. I think this is what Maro has been doing. And I think the father, Congrats Dad, has also been seeing this. This is why he raised this concern. Be giving the people who are in need, especially those who don't have completely. If you give them at least, but don't stop helping people because people maybe are talking about you, ABCD. That was the advice from the father. And I don't think Dee took it, because Dee was just like this, charge. But Marwa got it, and Marwa said, that is what I always have in my mind. I keep on helping despite what they do. So that is all I have for you for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always being here. And subscribe to the channel, road to 5K, and share the video. Give me as many likes as possible. Otherwise, thank you so much. See you in my next video, and bye-bye.